Hey guys, what's up? So once again, it's MP4podcast.com. And today I want to talk about G.I. Joe Renegades. Now this is a really good spin on, an old IP which they haven't really been able to do something that creative with. Now don't get me wrong, I love G.I. Joe from the 80s. It's probably one of the funnest cartoons, right up there with Transformers and a few other ones. But however, the original G.I. Joe, it's a little corny when you have Cobra building Cobra bases underneath malls and, just a little goofy and stuff like that, where there's a Cobra recruitment center right next to a G.I. Joe recruitment center for the U.S. Army. So, other than that, the original G.I. Joe, it's a little goofy, but it's still a fun cartoon. But G.I. Joe Renegades is pretty much the A-Team meets G.I. Joe. And a couple of the Joes are framed, and, Cobra is this evil corporation. So it's kind of like how they took Lex Luthor from a supervillain and then made him an evil businessman. Kind of like that. And, G.I. Joe had some evidence. I'm on episode 13. Some of the evidence got destroyed or something like that. They're framed, and Flint is trying to track down these Renegade Joes. And it's Duke, Scarlet, Roadblock, a new G.I. Joe, that Sewer Rat or something like that, and Snake Eyes. And, they're chipping away at Cobra. I really like it. I will say this, go in with it with an open mind. Don't go watching and trying to compare it to the original 80s. It's its own, it's its own thing, basically. And I'm really enjoying it. I keep this G.I. Joe separate from the 80s version. And there are other G.I. Joes. There's G.I. Joe Extreme, which I think was a reboot that was in the 90s. I think it only came out on Sunday morning. There was a couple of CGI ones that were, you got when you bought toys, something like that. And there was some G.I. Joe movies that came out, or mini series that were on Cartoon Network. And actually, Bazooka got killed in one of those movies. But anyway, that one was alright. It was a little bit more like the 80s, if you're into that. But I just couldn't get past that there was a Cobra base underneath the mall. But anyway, it's MP4podcast.com. Signing out. And it's on Netflix. G.I. Joe Renegades. You can probably pick it up on DVD or Blu-ray, or maybe it's on Amazon On Demand or something like that. But check out G.I. Joe Renegades. So once again, everyone, this is MP4podcast.com. Sign out. Everyone take care. Later, guys. Bye.